Right, and I also need to continue the army professionalism drilling. And we could probably have you drilling as well now. Need another general. One just died. So this is going to be General Bjorn Bornemannen. 9, 10, 11, 12 points. That's fine. Begin drilling. Oh, you can't. You have to be in friendly territory to drill. Right. So now might be the time to remove American forces. No, it probably isn't still. We'll send the Marines to Deathmarsh and we'll leave them there. Because we're going to need some forces in America for this. We could probably drill the Africa Corps. Bemble people request aid. I will absolutely assist you. Send them. And we are one leader over the limit. That's fine. I mean, we kind of need this spread of leadership now anyway. Yeah, none of these would really add anything down there. I think you need to embargo the Mamelukes. I don't think that's going to help me. I'm not rivals with them. They're rivals to me, but I'm not rival to them. I could rival them, and I probably should. Though it's not penalising me at the moment that I'm not. Except for power projection. Who are my rivals again? Spain, Bohemia. I mean, I'm about to go to war with Spain. I'm probably going to have to do this without France. Can I call him Poland? Yeah, see, Poland would be like, hell yeah, so would Austria. And Poland and Austria are probably enough to deal with the Spanish. My colonies are going to feel the pain a little bit, though. Although, actually, Neu Lubeck's already got a 20k stack. I mean, admittedly, most of that's probably paid for by yours truly. Oh, wow. Zambezi. We could probably get. You, I don't think we even need to. Oh no, we do want to do that. And sure, we'll boost Zambezi as well. We'll gain the inflation. Because that's probably going to get me another merchant. We'll have 14 at the end of the month. Boom. Alright, so 14th merchant. We can send you to Zanzibar, which we now have a massive control over. Transfer trade power. You. Okay, so the amount of income coming from the east is now going up. And we're pumping most of that into the English Channel thanks to the Ivory Coast control. And a fair share of the Caribbean money is going north as well. I wonder. Right now, trade income's at 334. 341. If I did that, would it go up or down? $333. Down. Just. Okay, we'll keep sending it to English Channel. Because what this can do is, even though we'll be controlling slightly less of the money in Gulf of St. Lawrence. It'll then be sent to the North Sea, which I do have an overwhelming control of. Then from the North Sea to Lubeck, and then Lubeck to... Nah, we're going to send it north. We'll just need to secure a little bit more control out here, probably through ship protection. And to that end, I think I might build... We're actually under the force limit, and I have 70 transports. So we can build a lot of light ships to counter that. When is the next light ship? It's heavy frigate. It's next tech. And that, technically, we could get next year. Though I somewhat doubt that we'll have the monarch points for it. We're actually going to suffer for a bit, which is going to be bad. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to call in France. We can call in Poland, we can call in Austria. I don't think we need to call in Stettin. I don't think we need to call in Munster. Although if we're going to be fighting Liège, Munster could actually be useful. Because they're right next door. Alright, let's start the Great European War. We outnumber them in infantry, we outnumber them... No, they outnumber us in cavalry, we outnumber them in artillery. Force limit, we outnumber them, but just. This is a colonialism war. What can we do with this? 25% aggressive expansion, 100% prestige, 50% cost for conquest of Natal and Angoche. What about cost for everything else? I guess it's 100%. Natal we do want. It's that one. And that's Angoche, which... Oh! You took these! Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to take those off of Portugal so that we can get the rest of the African coast. Particularly these two, so that they can't start going inland. Africa's mine. You got most of the Americas. I'm taking Africa. And I'm going to say that Natal is the target. Just in case. I'm trying to think what Colonialism CV lets me get. I think it's going to let me take colonies. I mean, it should do. Yeah, it should do. Just a little bit surprised that none of my colonies have claims on their stuff, but then why would they? Yeah, we want to take Caribbean as well. Alright, let's do this. Calling in Portugal, Austria, Munster, Stettin. We're taking Natal as the target. Confirm. And here goes. And one thing I did not check is naval. They do have naval superiority in terms of heavies. And the colonies are going to struggle a little bit here. So this is going to be a war where I think that manpower and mercenaries are going to be very important. Now we will probably want to knock Liège out of the war early. And then probably Spain. So let's go for Liège first. And I suspect that most of the fighting against Liège is going to take place in Munster. Then the other thing we need to do is make sure that we take Natal. And find where their heavy fleet is. And also find where mine is. There they are. You need an admiral. You definitely need an admiral. Nicholas is currently in that battle. I could steal him. Or we could go one more over our nave. No, I don't want to do that. Because I have a bad feeling that we're actually going to end up militarily behind them. France is behind me? Spain is 2 behind? Okay, Portugal's ahead. Alright, maybe things aren't going to be as critical as I thought they were. Interesting. Alright, you are stealing Nicholas for your own admiral. And then we'll sail down here. And this is actually well within supply range. I could blockade everything here. Yeah, I absolutely could. Interesting. Maybe I will. Because that would control their navy. It would also control where they can send armies. That would appear to be a Portuguese transport fleet. Morale hit when losing ship -10. That's actually very strong. I think I would have preferred heavy ship combat ability, but I'll take it. 3 heavies, we captured 1. Comet sighted, you sods! It's the economy, you fools! Don't you know that? The economy is writ large in the stars. After all, the big coin in the sky. It illuminates all. See ya, Lumia. Lumia Khan. Right, what's happening in Africa? We are colonizing. You have already colonized, you have colonized, so we need to get somebody to Lenye, which is still colonizing. And we can actually send you to go and take Cabo. In fact, I think I might just split you down and just start sieging all the things. There's the Portuguese heavy fleet. (421) Admiral versus my 122, so our Admiral is not as strong. Oh, good grief, my naval morale is so much better. 6.4 against 4.7. We have a naval engagement of 32 versus their 30, so not all of their ships are in this fight. And this isn't their heavy fleet, it's only 1 heavy. It's actually a light fleet. Transports. I thought I just saw their heavy fleet. Apparently it disappeared. Okay, now ships are starting to sink and their morale is really going to start going down. So we did suffer a couple of casualties. Well, wounds, not casualties necessarily. We should probably send those home to repair. Meanwhile, Austria, Liège and the Papal States are starting to fight. My own armies could really do with coming down here as well. The difficulty with this war is it is global. Like, this is the 7 Years' War right here. The first proper world war. And the heavy fleet come over here. We're going to keep on trying to hit their ships if we can. It's another light fleet. So they are taking control of this area. That's a big Spanish army. But we're taking South Africa. Colonial discovery. Our colonists have stumbled upon an amazing discovery. It's a real delicacy back in Europe. Major trading houses are importing this curiosity by the barrel load. They've discovered enough to supply your republic, sire, until the end of time. Okay. I'll take the Diplo power, I guess. What is it? Ceremony disrupted. Far from ideal. That's a big fleet. Let's kill it. Oh, hello, Portugal. Killing my little colonial armies. Oh, battle is joined. And we were joined by some of our minions as well. Oh, have they attached to the navy? Is that what's happening here? "11 ships fighting, 14 reserve, none disengaged. Why am I only fighting with 11 versus 30? Engagement width is 32. Oh, it's because heavies take up more slots. Right. They do have reinforcements coming in. 2 of them have disengaged. But our heavies are just so much tougher than theirs, I think. And they're just bringing in so many ships. Okay, we're now losing heavy ships. Well, I mean, they're just disengaging. They're not actually sinking. Do we have any other ships in the area that we can throw into this fray? I mean, yeah, we do. Where's my English Channel fleet? There. Before we lose, please. Come on. Too late. Alright, I'm going to give you Nicholas. And you're basically going to exchange. They're already really low on morale. You should be able to win that fight. And we're going to need to build a bunch more ships, which is fine. It's just going to have to be 2-deckers. We didn't lose the capital, the flagship, did we? No. That's fine. So they have got 10 heavies, currently fighting against 29 of our lights. And my lights are actually pretty modern. I mean, we'll lose a few ships, but so will they. Yeah, see, they're losing heavies really quickly. Except that this is Portugal, which means that they're very good at disengaging from battles. Look how quick their numbers are going down. They lost 6 heavy ships, 15 lights, 2 transports. We lost 3. Captured a heavy. A 2-decker. Yeah, see, okay, Portugal's actually got far more modern ships than we do. Part of the problem that we are suffering. So where did the heavy fleet retreat to? Because I'm going to need them to go and repair properly. And also build up again. So we'll send you to Ceylon. And you're about to fight somebody again. Seems silly. But okay. Oh, that's the Spanish heavy fleet. Which is mostly transports. No, this fleet's pretty badly damaged. We'll send you to protect trade again in the English Channel, because that's going to be a significant source of our income knocked out otherwise. Meanwhile... Oh! Hello, Spain. No, damn. We're too far away. This is really difficult to keep track of everything going on. Alright, except for you. Let's merge you lot up together again in Highveld. Meanwhile, conversions are happening. Ikea, let's do you. Ah, they've made it. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is... Three-deckers are at 25. We are still several years away from that. Alright, we're going to upgrade. Fine. And we're also going to build up to 30 heavies now. So we're going to start a bit of a construction project going. So that should be the naval... Oh, they caught my English Channel Fleet. Although we are beating them pretty heavily. Spanish flagship sunk. Okay, we're thrashing them. I was worried about this engagement because I wasn't sure we'd be able to do it. We lost 12 of our lights, but they lost 7 heavies. We did capture 4. I think those are mostly transports, though. Can I split those guys off? I can. Trubicles. I think those are actually new. Don't need them. My light fleet's just kicking ass and taking names. They don't care. Oh, you know why that is? Don't I have a policy which boosts them? Yep. The Protected Shipping Lanes Act. Plus 15% light ship combatability. Haha. So yeah, my light ships are actually really good at fighting. That would be why. So how is the war looking right now? They have lost 122 ships. We've lost 72. They still have the heavy superiority. We've definitely got the light superiority. Galleys is about the same. They've got more transport capacity. And I've lost my army. There they are. We should probably start sieging Liège stuff. There's one. And we'll just go and stand nearby in Lumisbrook. Sank another fleet. Some more transports to get rid of. We're about to sink another fleet. Trading in glass. Diplomatic trading cost. -5. Yeah, there have been a huge number of naval engagements. Way more than on land so far. Let's actually just take a quick look at the sides in this. Like, this is not a small conflict. Although I really do feel sorry for my colonies, because they are going to get blasted. Actually, the northern colonies will probably do okay, because we do have a regular army here. And the other nice thing is, because I have maritime, my trade fleets are just going to keep on protecting trade, because they'll repair as long as they're in coastal. And protecting trade is a coastal job, so they will be coastal. And I don't think that Liège is going to last much longer. We'll be able to piece them out very, very soon. I don't think anyone's going to want anything off them either, because I just noticed Trier has the borders of Liège. Let's move you guys out of Liège so that they don't become screwed. Top and issues. Okay. Group you lot together. We are going to suppress in all of those locations. And yes, that does mean fight those colonists. Jump to it. Alright, Liège. You will accept peace. And quite frankly, I will accept this from you. So Liège is out. Now we just need to take out Spain and the Papal States. I think I'm going to go for the Papal States next. So Ferrara needs to be attacked and Rome needs to be attacked. We do know that there were some papal armies roaming around down here. But it looks like Austria's got that pretty much in hand. There's no enemies in this area. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave you in Manhattan. And if anybody decides to attack my colonies up here, then my regular force can go and fight. I think the Neu-Hamburg's just going to be a bit of a sacrificial lamb, unfortunately. If I could bring France in, we would have been fine. But because we couldn't, problems. Revolution in the Hanseatic League. By sampling the riches of faraway countries and selling them on the markets in Lubeck, the Hansa traders have managed to progressively impose themselves on the parliament. This done, it was easy to take control of all of the offices that could ensure their power over the Republic. Wait, what? They're not 100! Oi! I mean, the guilds are at 0 again, but still. And who would hold this against them? Never before has the Hanseatic League been so flourishing, and the gold is flowing in like never before. Yes, who? Squires, maybe, seeing their houses threatened with ruin as their estates are bought by men in power. Presumably the guilds also, as the traders favour profits on imports more than the protection of homemade products. Maybe the commoners also, growing tired of the price increases on the market stalls and seeing the rent double for the greater benefit of the traders, who is eager to increase their wealth. It's just good business. In the morning, upset crowds gather at the gates of the Syndic's palace, ready to batter them down. So this is where we basically have to get rid of the Syndic, which is fine, because this guy wasn't great. But we do also lose stability and money, which sucks. This is going to bring us to 0 stab. But we will have another election. So be it. We'll go for a diplomatic trader. Candidate. Again. Annoying that we lost stability, though. Although right now, stability should be more reasonable. Although, we're currently losing innovativeness because we are currently behind the times in technology, and I'd really rather not fall behind further. So we're going to hold out just a little bit longer. We fought the Australians off the coast of England. Because of course we did. That just makes sense. It doesn't make sense. How are we doing in Africa? You guys are dealing with them. That's good. Natal is still ours. You need to come up here to Lemwe. We need to make sure that we kill them first, though. Papal States will be able to peace out soon enough, and then Spain is going to be after this. We're at 11% war score. I mean, now that Liège is out, that's going to be a significant portion of their, like, troops. We've lost 83,000 manpower already. Oof, to their 32, and that's just in combat. Attrition is about the same. So we're losing the land war, but they're losing the naval. And we can convert some more stuff. Let's go for the expensive place. Meanwhile, my armies are about to arrive in the Papal territories. Lithuania's already here, sieging. Grain Coast just fell to Spain, which is a bit annoying. But here we go, the siege of Rome is about to begin. Papal States down to medium. They don't like the fact that the war is happening in their backyard. So the fact that we're kind of targeting down each faction in turn, I think has been the right choice. And Diplotech. Yes, please. Right, that means we can now get heavy frigates. Which also means... Oh man, these are so cheap. They're 9 ducats each. I love my shipbuilding capacity. I'm going to create templates and we're just going to say I'm going to make 20 at a time. And I'm going to say I want 20 light ships here, 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 we're going to go about 100 over, and here. Yep, that's 100 ships over the limit. We're going to produce another 200 light ships right now. Boom. Abundance of sailors! There better be, because we just used a bunch. Our merchants keep expanding their fleets and keep training new sailors for their ships. This means that when we have to press them into the naval forces, we get better sailors. Nationalism. Imperialism. All I had to do was wait until Diplo 23. Damn it. Okay. I need to remember that that happens at Diplo 23. Because I never remember that. Development in Elfsborg has increased. Right, we were going to stop doing Elfsborg and start doing Hull. Another naval engagement. We just trounced them in the Ivory Coast. The other thing we can now do, actually, is dock our ships. I'm going to start just upgrading everything. We'll do this one at a time. One fleet at a time. Bye-bye. How much is that going to cost? 600, which we'll get next month. Fine. And now they will actually stay in port to get the repairs they need. Protect trade. This was the Caribbean fleet. So our trade will suffer for a short time while we carry out these upgrades. But it will be so worth it once they're done. Our combat ability is going to go up. Our trade power is going to go up. It'll be nice. And we've got plenty of sailors. Like, we've hardly even touched the amount of sailors that we have. Even building 200 more light ships. Oh. Hello, Papal Army. I didn't see you there. Let's go and deal with them. Yeah, Papacy is going to be pretty easy to knock out of this. Lanier is producing slaves. That's too bad. Oh, yeah, I don't actually want you attacking that. You go and kill them. I can't believe they're still there. We also need to go and conquer these. In fact, you may as well go and start doing that. They're actually attacking me. They are attacking me. Oh, hello. We're about to fight the Portuguese for the first time. Pew pew. Whoa, okay. My armies are significantly better than theirs. They have cool unit models, though. Fluffy hat. We have 2% more morale. Sorry, 2% more discipline. 1 whole extra morale. They've actually got the better military tactics because they've beaten me to the Miltech. Which is a bit annoying. But not terrible. But the quality of my troops is just a lot better than theirs. Particularly because we're super well drilled and also incredibly professional. And you can see that by the kill-death ratios. We lost 3,600, they lost 10, 11, 12,000. Acceptable. Now we're going to go and beat up the Papal States. Although it looks like Poland is getting in there to do that already. Alright, so the St. Lawrence fleet needs to land in Avalon. Siege of Rome is over. So with that, we can probably peace out. The Pope. Ivory Coast still needs repairing and upgrading. Spain's actually got a fair army here. We might need to go and fight them. Possibly with this crew. Although they would outnumber us quite heavily. Although, Wider is a level 6 fort. And it is jungle. So we could definitely cause them some problems. Although getting there is going to... Oh no, actually going around Africa is probably fine. I suspect we've done enough damage to their, like, general fleets. Like, we outnumber them in light ships now by 100. And Papal States are on low, so we can piece them out. Before we do that, though, we should make sure that we are in neutral territory. I'm trading in so many things now. Because we're stealing all of the trade from the Iberians. Alright, Papal States. Let's... Oop, no, not Portugal. Place you out. Unfortunately, I can't get you to convert. That would be nice. Alright, so the Pope's out. Now it is just Portugal and Spain. So next up, Spain. And this is where the wars really begin. This is where we're going to need to make sure that we have, like, full forces down here. Although I have a feeling that our allies are going to come flooding in as well, because it's the only target now. Alright, Ivory Coast. You are going to be the next group upgraded. Profits? I like profits. Protect trade. Ivory Coast. There it is. Côte d'Ivoire. Marine transports. And then we have... some of the heavy fleets are starting to appear. Although these guys could do with being upgraded. I don't know where these three came from. Have they just always been sitting there? I just didn't recognize them. I think they might well have been. So yeah, we now have 17 heavies already ready. With more appearing all the time. And the English Channel fleets are almost done again. Alright, meanwhile, in Africa. Where's my two-man army? Oh, you're sieging over there. That's fine. I'm going to need you, I think, to go relieve this siege, if you can. That would be great. Spain's on medium. So many ships being built right now. Oh man. So many. And our income just keeps on going up and up and up throughout all of this. I think it's because we're seizing more and more of the world's trade. Oh, in fact, this is all without my ships at sea, because they're all being repaired right now. Although the English Channel fleet has just started sailing. I actually wonder how much of the English Channel I control without needing to patrol this. I have 10 times more trade power here than anybody else. 10 times! Because of my 214% trade power boost. Thanks to all the merchants we have. Speaking of merchants, we have another merchant available. And we have a colonist, which we're going to need to send to you. To make sure that stays good. And merchant. Now, where was this guy? Zimbabwe? I feel like you were in Zimbabwe. Don't know why that's reset. Anyway, that is unfortunately going to have to be the end of this stream. I don't like leaving mid-war, but it gives us something to look forward to next time. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have Be sure to hit that follow button to get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you're really enjoying this, then please do consider subscribing. Helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support the channel other ways, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, and a Discord, which is where the community hangs out. They're a cool bunch, and it's always a real pleasure to see some new faces there, so please do come say hello. If you are into Hearts of Iron 4, there is a multiplayer game happening this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. It is the continuation of the Community Clash game, well, the Community game, not to Clash, from 3 weeks ago. So it's before the Kaiserreich Weekly stuff we were doing this. This is the one where I am playing as the German naval controller. We are definitely going to need some substitutes. So if you are interested in playing and you are willing to substitute in for a player, then please, please, please let me know on Discord as soon as possible. Because like I said, we do need extra players for that. It's going to be Saturday, 5 PM British Summer Time till 9. Likewise on Sunday, 5 until 9. Anyway, that's it from me for now. I will catch you all next time, which is going to be on Friday. So the next stream is Friday. And it is going to be... It's supposed to be the Castile Beginner Friendly series, but I might make that Lubeck, just while I kind of have this in mind. I'll decide on Friday. Anyway, until then, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.